guys, welcome to another night in the shop. I'm Fred. So tonight we're working on parts for the power drawbar. But this week I made a small purchase. I bought a new vernier. My other vernier literally fell apart. So I purchased this vernier from eye gauging. And I was impressed. This had Bluetooth on it, and the price was right. It wasn't expensive like my Metatoya gauge or my Metatoya vernier, but it works. It's a IP67, so if you get a little bit of coolant or oil on here, it doesn't go out of whack. So yeah, I like this for one simple reason: that it had the Bluetooth capability, so I could send all the information from my vernier right to my smartphone. So you know, you're not always going back and forth and taking the same measurement. I forgot that, or I forgot this. So, and you know, and it's got the nice big LED display, which is great for myself with wearing bifocals. So I was quite happy with that, where my other vernier was very small. But anyways, I'll give you a few shots of this vernier. This vernier actually impressed me, because I did about 30 or 40 checks, and every time it came back to zero. My other one had a little potentiometer, and there was a little gear rack in the back here, which was, it was for the last 3 years I've had it. It's been doing good. So, and then all of a sudden, the last I guess the last week or so, it started acting up. I'd lose like 5 thou here, 2 thou. So I said, oh, you know what? I always use this just as a rough guesstimate. I always use my micrometers when I'm doing some real tight tolerances. So yeah, so I went and got this, and I was quite happy with it. I'll give you a few shots. Like I said, it's got Bluetooth. Every time you take a measurement, you just press this little button on the top, and it sends it to your phone. So every time you do some measuring, it sends it to your phone. Just open up a little application like a notepad or something, and enable your Bluetooth, and it'll hold up to, I think it's 15 or 20 measurements. But anyways, here we go. So this one here is a eye gauging coolant calc. This is a 6-inch. Didn't need anything bigger, but they do make a 12-inch also, and they make a variety of different verniers. I actually use one of their verniers on my press brake to measure the depth. So here we go. There's the vernier there. It's got big LED display for us old buggers wearing bifocals, and it's got the little button on the top here to send it right to your Bluetooth. It is a little bit thicker, but it works okay. So yeah, so that was a little purchase last week there. Yeah, but I've been playing around with the Bluetooth thing, just kind of messing around with it on the couch there. So yeah, quite happy with it. Anyways, so guys, I got some stock in the mill, and what we're going to do is we're going to put the boring bar in there, and we're going to bore out some holes for the sliders for this drawbar. All right, let's get to it. Okay guys, we're back. So we've got the plate all done, holes, and we're going to make the alright guys, let's get to the lathe, and we're going to turn this piece of aluminum. It's basically going to be similar to this. Alright, let's get on with it. Okay guys, we're just going to take that saw edge off. I did a few cuts there earlier on, but we're going to get that right down to where it's nice and smooth. Alright, hang in there. Alright guys, so there we go. Nice and clean, no rough edges. Awesome. Okay guys, so we got this done tonight. Both plates done. Drilled the holes for the motor. I just kind of put it together. I took the end cap off the air gun or air ratchet, palm butterfly ratchet, whatever you want to call it. And I've just kind of mounted in the bottom plate here, and yeah, so we've bored all those holes there, drilled and tapped the two NPT quarter NPT threads in here. Got the thing indicated for the cover. So yeah, and finished off the bottom plate, boring the holes as well. So yeah, so it's coming together slowly. Still got the piston here. I have to figure out a way to actually secure it. So this, I got to make some Delron, what do you call it, bushings. I've got a piece of Delron here, and we're going to put some Delron in there and drill those bushings out to 3/4 inch for this. This is the main base plate that will sit on top of the mill. I still have to drill some holes for mounting it. But I had to take a little bit off the bottom here because it was touching the motor base, and I'll just give you a little shot of that, exactly what I was doing here. Hang in there. So I had to drill and put some reliefs in here, so when it sits on top of the mill, it has to sit over that bushing there, and that's a little drawbar nut. So this will fit over top of it. The relief is so it clears the motor for making belt adjustments. And I just have to take some off the top, but I'll give you a view here how this is going to fit in here. So there we go. So that's going to fit in under like that. Like I said, I've got to take a little bit of a relief off here. So when I'm taking up the belt, which is that little gizmo there, I have room to move the motor forward and backwards, well, more backwards, and gives me a little bit of space there. So yeah, so that drawbar, that's the main base plate there, and she's pretty well centered. And that socket will move up and down, or the whole assembly will move up and down on this main base plate. So yeah, so that's it. yeah, let me get this thing off here. So I got to drill some holes in the bottom of the top part of the mill here for this base plate here. All right. Yeah, so these brackets here will have the Delaron, and they'll be moving up and down between here. These rods have to be cut somewhat still, but yeah, that's what it's going to do. The actual piston, or the actuator, is going to set on the on this plate here, which I finished off there a couple nights ago, which should be mounted on the top there, and that piston will be secured to the bottom of this plate. This plate will be stationary. I'm going to drill some put some cap screws in here and get the slitting saw or the hacksaw and slit here for a couple reliefs. Put two cap screws in here to hold it tight against these two rods. All right, so more to come, but that's it for tonight, guys. Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. Yes, it's been a great long weekend, except for the rain. I got a swamp in my backyard there. Dogs love it. They come in all muddy and full of mud. Anyway, so guys, yeah, so we're getting little pieces done. Lots of figuring out on this. I've seen call it, I think it's CompX, and he was building a power drawbar. I was looking at it and just getting a few ideas here and there. I have to figure out some way to make a one-way check for the piston. So when I'm putting the drawbar in, the check valve. So I'm figuring a little spring with two ball bearings on either end, and I'll have to make a little valve body to accommodate those springs and those little balls. So when I'm putting the air in on one side, the ball on the other side actually stays in place. So, and then I have to figure some sort of bleed, very slow bleed, so when I let the air off, it bleeds off. We got lots of pneumatic figuring out to do. Anyways, guys, I'd like to say thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to all my new subscribers. You guys have a great night and a great what's left of the long weekend. Bye for now.